this game.
Now here's Brunson. Takes the three. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. And here's Boston. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
To the middle. Back to Brunson. Here's the three. The rebound, Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Fires top of the key. No good, off the front rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks head coach had a few moments to share with me. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all three levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else.
That all ball D gonna get you killed,
okay,
cuz.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. And here's Brunson. Hounded by Tatum. 5 to shoot. And that one's good for Brunson.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot. Playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Three-pointer Holiday. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Brunson. From deep three-point range. 6 on the shot clock. The three ball.
You've got to be willing to mix it up on the defensive end, and Jason Tatum gets in the space of the shooter. That's nice. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City. Playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Celtics. All alone. The shot that time not on target.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Left side Holiday. Over Brunson. And it's Boston scoring again.
On top of the speed and power, Holiday makes good decisions. Right there, not forcing anything. And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Holiday. He's got 5. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Bridges. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Brunson with the bucket.
What a confident stroke from Jaylen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. White for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Goes up on the baseline. That one's wide left. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. White for 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. It's 2-on-1. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Here's Brunson outside. It's a tie game in New York. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Jake's MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And there's a pick. Here's Towns. Buries it down low.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time. You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Towns gets the bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Shireman. Still without a bucket. Outside, Brown. Here's Shireman. Clock at 4. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pass to Towns. Towns has got 8.
I'll tell you this, nice play by. Facing up doesn't matter.
Quarter 2 in about 2 minutes. He got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That one on Craig.
First team foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Come on now, that is 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
Brown inside. Brown gets the inside finish.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. McBride with it. Still no points. Pass to Towns. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. Here's Shireman. No good with the triple. New York leading by 3. Here's Achua. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Here's Brown on the drive. Pass to Pritchard. From deep. Rebounded by Payne.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, They know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Back to Pritchard. Outside Craig. There's Tatum with the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 8. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
They double-team Tatum. Pass to Craig. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Craig's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
At the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
Pass to Shireman. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Tatum missing. Outside Brunson. Over Craig. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. Knicks out in front. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after this.
I'm going to kill these boys.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Celtics trail by 10. Now here's Tatum. Puts one up from 19. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Tatum's got 7 points.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Brunson looks it over. Over Holiday. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. And Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
That's tipped. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Bridges outside. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Outside, Brown. Back to Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Now the Celtics on the move. Pulls up for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Boston pulls it in. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. Achua. Tatum with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Three-pointer Holiday. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now just a 1-point Knick lead.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Outside Achua. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over White. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Achua with the rebound. To the left wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Achua with a screen. Fires the three. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 5.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And it's Tatum missing. New York leading by 4. Bridges misses. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Tries the spin move. Right side, Tatum. Outside, Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
Boston shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of the game.
Bridges misses. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's his first trip to the line. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Second free throw, no good.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game
I'm
plan.
going to kill him in the fourth quarter.
Left in the third. Here's Tucker. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's a tie game in New York. And don't...
The Celtics, 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Payne. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Shireman. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Mikal Bridges.
That's my rookie.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Craig. Out to Horford. Clock at 6. Here's Shireman. He's guarded by Bridges. They get it again. Another shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
The Celtics with the lead. Stolen by Bridges. Achua with a screen. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Hauser, that's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Brunson. And that one is right through the heart.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now Brunson. Pass to Achua. 5 on the clock. Brunson with it. Picked up by Tatum. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Holiday. Hey, now
Boy, you know what that is? That's Drew Holiday, bro.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Here's Brunson. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Substitution for your Knicks, P.J. Tucker.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Towns. Brown with the steal. Right side Tatum. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Tatum missing. Knicks trail by 4. Towns outside. Bridges outside. New York again can't hit.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Inside. Pass to Porzingis. The kick out to White. Right side Porzingis. And here's Holiday. Fade away. Towns with a rebound. There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
Tatum inside. Over Tucker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here are the Knicks now. To tie it up. That shot missing. Good D by Porzingis. And it's the Celtics ball. The lead is 2. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
26 seconds left to play in the fourth. White with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Again, the miss by Boston.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing has hit. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Tatum.
I'll holler at you, cuz.
I love to see when those shots go in. An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second heroics.
And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win.
Crazy.
With the late victory, they upset plenty of these
He thought
hometown
he had
fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
That nigga thought he had one. That nigga Tatum just hit a game winner on him.